All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about that feeling that every single IT pro knows deep down in their gut. The calm right before the storm. Today, we are going to make sure you have the right gear before that hurricane hits. We're looking at three absolutely critical tools that will be your lifeline when everything goes sideways.
Think about it. Right now, your network is just humming along. Everything's perfect, right? All the server lights are beautiful, steady green, your applications are snappy, and best of all, your users are quiet and happy. It's a perfect world.
But what happens when you walk into the office tomorrow morning and it's just pure chaos? Emails are dead, the company website is down, the production line has ground to a halt, and of course, the phones are ringing off the hook with every single person expecting you, and you alone, to pull a miracle out of a hat. If you want to avoid that heart-pounding panic, well, you are in exactly the right place.
So here's our game plan. We'll start by setting the scene before that chaos erupts. Then we're going to dive into our three tools. First up, PRTG for a super quick solution. Then we'll look at Zabbix for ultimate power and control. And finally, Netdata for hunting down those live problems. And at the end, we'll pull it all together and talk about how to build your perfect monitoring team. Let's get to it.
Okay, our first tool is for anyone out there who's thinking, look, I just need something that works right now. Meet PRTG Network Monitor. This thing is an absolute lifesaver, especially for small to medium-sized businesses or any IT team that's just stretched too thin and needs to get things done fast.
And here's the core of what it does. PRTG solves that one massive, fundamental problem. It stops you from flying blind. I mean, do you really know what's happening on your network this very second? Do you know which server's disk is quietly filling up and about to fail? Or if your main internet connection is dropping packets for a few seconds every hour? PRTG gives you all those answers on a clean dashboard while you sip your morning coffee, not while you're in the middle of a crisis.
So what makes it so popular? Well, for starters, it's just incredibly easy to use. The interface is clean, it's simple. Second, it has this fantastic freemium model, and we'll talk more about that in just a second. The setup is also pretty much automatic. And the best part, you get instant visibility and alerts right out of the box, so you can catch problems before your users even notice them. And this is the magic number right here, 100. PRTG gives you 100 of what they call sensors for free. Forever. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you use about, say, 4 or 5 basic sensors per server, things like ping, CPU, RAM, and disk space, you can easily monitor 20 to 25 devices without ever paying a single penny. For a lot of businesses, that's a huge deal.
And the installation? Oh, it's practically a next finish situation. You just run the installer, a little wizard pops up, you tell it your network's IP range, and then you just lean back and watch as it automatically finds all your servers, your switches, your printers, everything. You can literally go from zero to a fully monitored network in just a matter of minutes.
Okay, let's shift gears to our next tool. So let's say you started with PRTG, but now your company is growing like crazy. You don't have 20 devices anymore, you have hundreds, maybe thousands. You need way more flexibility, much deeper control, and ideally you want a solution with zero licensing costs. This, my friends, is where the open source giant Zabbix comes stomping onto the stage. And honestly, this comparison just nails it. If PRTG is a comfortable, easy-to-drive sedan that gets you exactly where you need to go with no fuss, then Zabbix is a monster truck. You can take it apart, rebuild it, bolt on new parts, and customize every single component to conquer any kind of terrain you can possibly imagine. It's built for massive, massive scale and for having absolute granular control. Zabbix really is a corporate powerhouse. I mean, it's completely free and open source. It can scale up to tens of thousands of devices by using what it calls proxies. Think of them as little mini collectors that spread out the monitoring load. Its agents can pull incredibly deep data from your systems, and its template feature, man, it's like magic. It lets you deploy monitoring to hundreds of servers with just a few clicks.
Now, let's be totally clear here. Zabbix is not as simple to set up as PRTG. You're going to have to get your hands a little dirty. You'll need to configure a Linux server, a database, and a web interface. But, and this is a big but, that initial effort pays off with just unparalleled power and flexibility, all for the grand total of $0 in licensing fees.
All right, and for our third tool, we have something that serves a totally different purpose. This is not your everyday general-purpose monitor. No, this is the digital stethoscope you need to have in your back pocket for emergencies. This is Netdata. You see, NetData is designed to answer one very specific, very urgent question. What in the world is happening on this server right this second? When a user calls you and says the app is totally frozen, you don't have 5 minutes to wait for data to refresh. You need answers now. And that's exactly what NetData delivers.
So while tools like PRTG and Zabbix are fantastic for tracking long-term trends with data they collect every few minutes, NetData gives you a live, per-second feed. You're seeing what the system is doing in real time. It's like an EKG for your server's health. Okay, picture this scenario. Your main web server suddenly slows to a crawl. You install NetData with a single command you just copy and paste. A minute later, you open its web dashboard and bam, you immediately see that the MySQLD process has completely maxed out the CPU. You scroll down a little and you see a massive spike in disk writes at the exact same time. Diagnosis complete. A bad database query is locking up the entire system. Without NetDiet, you'd be digging through log files for hours. With it, you found the problem in seconds.
So there you have it, 3 absolutely amazing tools. But please, whatever you do, don't think of these as competitors. That's the wrong way to look at it. They're a fantastic team that complements each other perfectly. The real skill is knowing which tool to pull out of your toolbox and when.
And here it is, your ultimate cheat sheet. If you're just starting out or you need a fast, simple solution right now, PRTG is your perfect entry point. If your network is large and you need that absolute granular control with zero license cost, Zabbix is going to be your strongest ally. And when a server is on fire and you need an instant answer, your digital stethoscope is NetData. I really want to leave you with this thought. The real goal here isn't just to become a great firefighter who can put out any blaze. The goal is to become a great fire marshal. You know, the person who inspects the building and makes sure it's so safe that fires never start in the first place. These tools help you move from being reactive to being proactive, preventing those issues before they ever affect your users. But hey, that's just our list of 3. I know for a fact there are other incredible tools out there, so I have to ask, what is your secret hero? What's that one tool you use that you think absolutely should have been on this list? Please share your experience and your secret hero tools down in the comments below. Let's all learn from each other. And hey, if you're looking for expert help to build out a truly proactive security and monitoring strategy for your own network, you should check out the Firewall Support Center. As always, if you found this useful, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more explainers just like this one. Thanks for watching.